would be lying if I said that Brian. I would be lying if I said that Brian has not killed me in that way before. But all right, but if you guys are having fun, we're gonna stop that right now because we have a Ness Ditto here for you guys.
Everybody's
Gonzales and DarkMatter.
Everybody's favorite, man. So near the end of Smash 4, when Gons was kind of like, you know, done with the game, DarkMatter has kind of had the upper hand on him a bit. And these two have I'd say, I mean, I don't want to call it a rivalry. I feel like it's only really a rivalry on one person's side. But I'm not really going to get into that right now. Nonetheless, here...
we'd definitely call it a rivalry. I mean, these two, for regular weeks in a row, were the top two placers at Spectrum.
It's a rivalry, but I feel like it's more of a rivalry for one person than it is the other. You know what I mean? Like, one person probably cares more than the other does, but nonetheless.
Yeah, one person, you know, is just delusional, and the other one's just like, whatever, man. I'm not gonna say which one.
I'm just here for the chips. Nice tech.
I'm not gonna say which one is which, but it's not going to matter. He's not gonna be able to make it back. Winds up below the stage off the PK Thunder and just a little too far to be able to make it back.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where if you went for the PK Thunder like outright, he was probably gonna get nicked by. DarkMatter was probably just gonna get hit by it outright, and then Gons would have died anyway. But nonetheless, DarkMatter up one stock here and a relatively healthy one stock. And good job from DarkMatter being able to get out of that PK fire trap. And then now Gons has himself in a driver's seat here, but DarkMatter finds himself some breathing room with the landing specials. But again, going right back into Blender, the back air not going to connect with the sweet spot. Old habits die hard, man.
Should be stock. Oh no! Spot dodging at the perfect time is DarkMatter. Good stuff. Ooh, that upper actually beating out his back air right there. That was an interesting interaction to see. And whipping the grab for grab, tit for tat. It's a Ness Ditto. This is what happens.
Yeah, you really can't like pull one over on somebody to Ditto unless you're just like royally bad at it. So again, Gons getting to drag across the stage, but again, still finds himself in a super huge deficit here. Like Ness, like we said, Ness doesn't really like lack much in the kill department still. Like he's still very, very strong. Disadvantage is still a problem for him, but he doesn't really have much of a problem killing. As back throw connects once again, so you know DarkMatter having a bit of a lead to play with here. Let's see how Gons plays from behind, because this is pretty much, I think, the first set he's probably had to play from behind in.
That's going to be a forward air, going to get him off the stage right there, converting into a back air, but it's not going to be the stock just yet, and he's got him off with the PK Thunder 1, launching him right above him, exactly where he wanted him, but unfortunately for Gons, he was just a little too high to be able to punish, and DarkMatter still sitting pretty on this second stock right now. He's looking very poised to take this game.
Yep, and going to be able to absorb the PK Thunder on his way down too, but once again, Gons going right back in the Blender here. And that's kind of, again, the problem with air dodge is being much more committal, as back throw does, seal the stock, is that Ness is a character that relied a lot on using that air dodge to land, and now with air dodge obviously being much more committal, Ness is just going to be able to punish himself super hard, and there we go, the back air will connect.
And Gon's shaking his head immediately. He knows he double jumped past the ledge right now, and he knew that was a bad idea as soon as he did it. He just had the double jump, he was at the height where like double jump would take him right to the ledge, or what he thought would have been right to the ledge, and wound up jumping a little bit higher above it, when in retrospect, the better option right there would have been to just up B towards the ledge right there, but he didn't want to put himself in that kind of situation to potentially get gimped by DarkMatter with an up B of his own. And he unfortunately just picked the wrong option in that scenario right there. So that DarkMatter is going to be able to take game one because of it. And we are going to run it right back to PS2. Gon saying that game was a fluke. I'll take it right back here. You know, I'm the better Ness. Never mind, I just killed myself. Never mind, DarkMatter just killed himself. Never mind, they both look like they were going to kill themselves right there.
I feel like the stage choice, it's kind of awkward in like a Ditto match to like pick stages, because naturally what your opponent's gonna, the stages you're gonna like, your opponent's probably gonna like too, so it's one of those things you kind of have to just live or die by your own jank sometimes.
Basically. The only thing I can possibly think of is one, you know, wanting to go to another stage over another is preference, or if the other one just, or if the other one has like a play style that's so drastically different from the other one that like the stage itself might benefit them.
There we go. Gons connects on the back air, so finds himself in the lead here. See DarkMatter going low for that stock right there. And now Gons has DarkMatter once again back on the ledge. Like I said, disadvantage for this character. Much, much harder than it was in any other Smash games. Goes for the pizza toss up throw. Gonna come up short though.
All these guys just playing the neutral once again, trying to feel their way out, trying to feel their way in.
with the up air. And I feel like the multi-hit tonight has made that move like just as good as a landing option as it was in Smash 4.
I can see that.
Like, just because multiple hits are a lot harder to account for.
Yeah, for sure. They're harder to account for, and Ness can also use it as a drag down now into potential throw follow-ups as well. Which, you know, I remember when we first all saw that upper and we thought it was going to be bad, but, like, just little did we know. Little did we know.
You thought.
Yeah, you thought.
There you go.
Another rising neutral air.
Yeah, reverse air at his shield, still a very good tool, and there you go. Like I said, the air dodge is being much more committal. Gonna do in DarkMatter right there. So now Gonz is the one with the super huge lead in this game. And if this is your first time watching a tournament, we are back in 3 out of 5 territory. All finals are going to be 3 out of 5. There you go. Both guys just kind of boxing around each other. Ooh, everybody coming up short with those specials right there. But Gonz gonna come
shaking his head right there. He did not mean to do that.
Yeah, Shake's head DarkMatter gonna come up, unfortunately, with the empty result right there.
Yeah, that's definitely not what he wanted.
There you go.
That down smash going to take the stock. All of a sudden, back in even stock territory, not in even percents.
He tried.
Listen.
You would be dead here. Maybe.
Yeah, and there's an air dodge too.
Yeah, like we said, that leaves you in so much hit stun after you get hit at it, or hit lag. I don't know what the proper term for it is. Regardless, you get nicked by it, and you're just in a world of hurt. Can't do anything. Can't move. It's like that, there's an anime reference I can make. I just can't find it right now.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Here's what happened. You went into the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, and then you got caught by a temple guard. You didn't have a medallion, so you can't move. You're just dead.
Is that from Sword Art Online?
Yes. Yes, it is. All right.
Yeah, but DarkMatter, I think he might have air dodged there because he thought he might have had the tech for some reason. I think he looked at his percent and he thought that, you know, like maybe this down smash is going to knock me, you know, like away. Maybe perhaps I could SDI towards the stage or something and then try and take it off right there. But like you said, you know, the move doesn't really do that. He sort of just dropped out of it, like had the weird hit lag situation going on. And because of that, he kind of just wound up air dodging forward. And I think he was trying to SDI towards the stage as well because you saw how he air dodged. He air dodged towards the stage. So I think he was just trying to DI or SDI towards the stage so he could just tech the strong knockback hit of the down smash. But unfortunately, he just mistimed it and he just fell out of the down smash instead and wound up air dodging away. But that was that game. This is this game. Both these guys tied 1-1. Both of them in both of them at relatively high percents as well. You know, Gonz trying to tally it up, tack it up a little bit more for DarkMatter right there. And that was actually a really risky roll right there. It's not going to pay off too much for him.
It's so funny because they're both literally looking for the same option, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, Nessman's only want one thing, and it's freaking disgusting. And there's an air dodge.
Nessman's only want one thing, death.
Death.
Yeah, so Unova Pokemon League, as you can kind of see from the Blastone map off to the side, a little narrower off the top than other stages are, but the Blastones horizontally looks like they can give you a little bit of wiggle room. So we'll see if that, like I said, pays any mind here, because I don't know how familiar Gonz is with all the new stages. I mean, you can kind of say that about anybody, but
I would assume he would be just as familiar as, you know, anybody else, you know, if he gets to play at this level of the game.
I know, this stage has fallen out of favor with people because of how the right side of the stage affects teleport recoveries. So even though I think this is my favorite stage in the game, but, you know, go off, Queens.
Go off, Queens. Slay.
So again, both these guys just kind of keeping it close. Synchronized swimming's my favorite thing in the Ditto, man. Like, I'm out here watching a performance of Comeback Wayne. That's gonna go over a lot of people's heads, but if you get it, you're a cool kid.
Not for another year and a half until we're gonna be able to see the synchronized swimming. Get Ultimate at the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen.
Or Sonic at the Olympics, if they make another one.
They will.
I hope not. Anyway, so even stock game here. 1-1 in regards of stocks, and 1-1 in the rubber game. So whoever goes up here is going to have themselves plant themselves pretty nicely in the driver's seat. It looks like Gonz is the one that's kind of taking the early reins on that right now. But DarkMatter finds respite. Good roll behind right there.
Yeah, I think both of these kids and players are both too young to drive, if I'm being completely honest. But whichever one of them is going to be up in the game right now is definitely going to be, like you said, going to be able to be in the driver's seat, and he's going to take the mobster bat right to the shins. And this is what you get for asking questions. Boom. And DarkMatter's going to wind up a whole game because of it.
And you saw him try to do that earlier, but Gonz was able to fall out of the last hit of PK Fire, parry it, and then roll behind for the punish. But once again, PK Thunder going to provide, or PK Fire, excuse me, is going to provide the lead that DarkMatter needed. So Gonz is going to have to win 2 straight games if he wants any hopes of moving into grand finals.
Yes, sir, Bob.
So going right back to Stadium here, because I believe DSR is not a rule in effect here.
Mm-hmm. He's going to hit him with that dash attack, dropping shield at the unfortunate time, and that's already 65.7% damage.
I gotta say, the sound that Ness's forward smash makes is one of the most satisfying noises in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
I need an ASMR video of just Ness connecting F smash.
I need like a mod of, like just George Costanza screaming whenever Ness gets hit by the bat. I think that's what I need.
Oh, man. Shout out to Seinfeld.
That GIF will never not make me laugh. That's when a Ness man gets the jab lock.
All right.
Love it.
Oh, my God. All right.
And that back air, gonna trade actually, real quick.
Yeah,
Not
like I said,
gonna
man,
trade for DarkMatter.
It's funny because both these guys are literally just looking for the same stuff.
Yeah, it's gross.
But I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, it's a ditto.
I can tell them to stop.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I won't do that, actually. I won't tell them to stop. This is entertaining for the people. And this one should do it? No, actually, not enough percent on Gonz and DarkMatter, actually, for that to be able to work.
Lightning does not strike twice in this case.
And that was yeah.
No, I do.
DarkMatter actually throwing his hands up right there, if you saw it. He did not mean to do an up throw.
Oh, yeah. That happens to me sometimes, where I'll try to do a throw, and I'll, buffer the wrong throw by mistake. I was gonna say maybe he was trying to be cheeky and not steal his back throw, but I guess as you can see, as you said, he would throw up his hands in disgust. Gordon Ramsay on dinner service, oh, you monkey.
This hamburger is so gross, it's like you farted out of the trash. That's also a reference to Earthbound, because you can find hamburgers in trash bins in that game and eat them for health.
So what you're saying is Gordon Ramsay's enemy in Earthbound.
What I'm saying is Ness is freaking disgusting and he eats trash burgers. That's what I'm trying to say. They're about as gross. He's about as gross as the Dittos he participates in. Anyway.
It's keto. Ah, there we go. Same situation once again.
It's keto. Trash burgers are keto.
All right, so it looked like DarkMatter is going to get kind of stuck in the pineapple blender again of Stadium, but going to come up on top there, but still going to lose that stock to the down smash. And now Gonz, once again, finds himself here in the lead, but let's see how long he's going to be able to maintain this.
Both these guys just dash dancing, trying to find their way in. DarkMatter's going to be able to do it. Get the back throw.
Not enough.
Ooh, stuffing him with the forward B right there. And this back throw, just going to get him off stage, of course. Way too low percent.
I'm actually upset that back air connected. That was the most telegraphed back air of all time. And there we go. Down smash going to connect again. DarkMatter one stock away from moving on to grand finals. Gonz one stock away from taking this to a game 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's looking like Gonz might wind up being the victor here. He is up in percent. That back air just barely not doing it. Good DI from DarkMatter to be able to live, but no amount of DI is going to be able to help this right here. Ness with the most terrified look on his face I think either of us have ever seen in our lives. We're going to game 5.
Dude, literally, my favorite thing about the camera zoom in is just the distressed look of pain in the characters. Ness and Lucas have a really good death face. They just look royally stressed and that one of them hasn't slept in 3 days. It's it's finals. I took an Adderall on Thursday. I took an Adderall on Monday. It's Thursday. I don't know if I've changed his shirt yet. He's is this sweat or drool? I'm not sure.
My favorite thing about it is that I play Mario and that a lot of my final kills come from up smash. So whenever I up smash somebody and it freezes on that frame, it looks incredibly funny.
Now watching Isabella or Villager kill with back throw is hilarious because you just see in a large net just sweeping across the stage.
Net.
Yeah. So nonetheless, we are here. Unova Pokemon League will be the stage for the final battle between these two potentially. Right now, Gonz finds himself a little bit of wiggle room here. DarkMatter's stuck off stage.
Oh no!
Yo, the double dip PK Fire.
Wow.
Haters will say it's fake. Gonz will be probably. Regardless, that worked out super well for Gonz.
90% of PK Fires don't do this.
What happens next will blow your mind.
Oh man, absolutely.
There we go. The down smash does connect right there. So DarkMatter, after that kind of wonky first stock loss, finds himself back in the driver's seat here, and Gon's getting stuck on the platform by mistake.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, that is not exactly where he wants to be, but DarkMatter is now the one off stage. He's going to eat a back air, he's off without a jump, and he air dodges in a situation that was very, very risky, and another one is going to be able to do it. He might still be not living here. What am I saying? Never mind, he is way too far away to be able to take that, and all of a sudden, Gon's now one stock away from being in Grand's winner's side.
Yeah, so Gonz has definitely been capitalizing on these air dodges off stage from DarkMatter. There we went. DarkMatter still continuing to fight, though. That's going to be a good chunk of damage coming out right there. And hasn't really been able to sniff out the high recovery yet. Gonz has kind of been getting back to the stage relatively comfortable, excuse me. As he's been doing that. Okay, up there once again.
Up there. DarkMatter down, but not out. And again, he threw up his hands in the exact same way he did before. That's the robot.
Oh, and a footstool for...
And DarkMatter actually arguing that there's something wrong with his controller right there. Perhaps he needs to reset it or something.
No, so I run into this problem sometimes when I'm playing, where like I'll try to input up throw and then I'll get like forward throw or something. Like I feel like I'll input the throw like too quickly or whatever.